My name is Milind, as you can see it on my resume. This is a short introduction about myself and my work experience and my skill sets in the domain of computer science. So, like I said, my name is Milind. I've been an electronics and communication graduate. I've recently graduated in 2022 September from VTU, Bangalore, India. And during my engineering, I've done a couple of internships. The first internship that I did was as a technical writing intern. I did content writing for Plus Class, and where I wrote a few JavaScript courses, which included modern ES6 concepts, material for programming fundamentals on DSA using Java, as well as a few HTML, CSS, and other courses as well, which was taken over, I think, 5,000 plus students, and it's counting. And the second internship that I was dealt with, where I was designated as a UX UI design intern. So, where I was explored to a lot of design philosophies. I've had a lot of mentors there, delivered prototypes for findcoder.io. So I've built screens for Find Coder, as you can see. Yeah. And so during the course of my internship, I learned a lot about design systems as well, like Apple Human Interface Guidelines, Atlassian's design system, and all the other popular design systems like Material UI, like Material Design Guidelines by Google. So I was really inspired by all these design system and how they tokenized every colors and buttons and even in UI and color, and read about a lot of color theory. I've been in the loop with my seniors, so I learned a lot about design and had quite a good knack for graphic design as well, and delivered a lot of materials for marketing for iNeuron.ai, currently named Physics One. And of course, the courses were taken by a lot of students in India because iNeuron.ai is quite popular. And after the acquisition by Physics Wala and PW Skills, it got a lot of traction. Moving on to the next part of my career, I was hired as an intern at Locus Connect. Here I was given a task to learn React.js. And then slowly, during my training period, I dealt with my senior and produced some actionable results during my training. And then after that, started designing locusconnect.com. So as you can see, here, this is the whole site that I built using Next.js, Framer Motion, and Tailwind, of course. So, and after that, I was quite deeply engrossed in a very large code base of a 3D dashboard application for an indoor tracking, because our startup works in indoor positioning systems. The tech stack used there was React.js, Material UI, and Redux.js, and 3JS for 3D mapping of the anchors, which is quite domain specific. And fortunately, after that, I was hired full time, and I am currently serving as a software development engineer, handling almost full stack to DevOps at the current company here. So, the first task that I completed was to build a portal application for admins and customers to access their location and tracking needs in React.js style components, Redux toolkit for the front end, and Express.js, MongoDB, and other related NPM libraries for the backend. Let me show you. It's hosted on web.connect.com. I can probably log it out. Just do the sign in. So this is the sign in, and here is the partner management. So it's basically a CRUD app, end to end, actually. So our partners can use this app to fulfill their daily needs, projects, floor plans. And I'm also currently involved in making the RF planner, which is in current progress. Sure, I can show you that. So this has basically been it. Yeah. So, and after that, of course, I was involved in setting up the development and production service, as we have the um, servers, the physical servers in our lab currently. So I set up the switches, the server. I set up Portainer on the Ubuntu server and containerized and deployed Express monolith backend using Docker container. And of course, load balanced it using Nginx proxy. And I was also involved in understanding the architecture for our core app, uh, and applying streams and deploying all these services through Nginx proxy manager. And right after that, I was involved in a really interesting project, like I told just now. It was HDOP Planner into the portal application. I've been building it standalone right now using React.js, Material UI, and 3JS. So during this time of my work here, I started learning 3JS and understood how 3JS is used building 3D inside the browser, how the camera and the scene setup is done. All the major things I've taken help from a few courses online, and I've been working it. And also issued multiple resolved multiple issue tickets and maintained server with almost zero downtime. And recently, I've also gotten the chance to pitch our TWR Anchor and the iOS app powered by one click with automatic data aggregation in real time boots live at Innovex Taipei, actually, supported by access to Taiwan as we are an Indian startup. So that's basically been my experience here. And I recently also started working for a freelance project on a React Native application, as the knowledge from React was really transferable to React Native. So I started working on the React Native app as well. And during the whole time I shifted to a really new country, it was a really enriching experience for me. I was the research scholar in TEP 2023, uh, and I've been living in Hsinchu, Taiwan. Here's my GitHub. I'll let you have a look. I've had all the links in my resume, so you can have a look at that if you want. And these are my popular projects. Most of the projects that I've delivered are for companies, so I haven't like showed open source them here, but yeah. And here's my portfolio. I recently built using Next.js and MDX components. So yeah, I've added my GitHub calendar with nice little toolkit and a memes component with the Reddit API with new memes every refresh, and a few personal photos as well about my journey. If you're interested, you can have it. Thank you.